Dubai kids aren't your average teenagers. While most kids are busy stressing over acne, algebra, and whether their crush liked their latest story post, these young sultans in training are losing sleep over far more serious matters. Like which color Lamborghini to take to school, or if flying commercial to the Maldives would be too peasant-like. You think that's wild? These kids don't take vacations. They own the vacation. Why rent a villa when you can just buy the whole island and rename it Birthday Bash Island, property of Amir, age 15? And pets? Oh sweet summer child. While your cat is coughing up a hairball under the couch, Dubai teens are brushing their Arabian horses, who, by the way, live in stables with better AC than most people's apartments. Some of these animals have spa packages. Spa packages. Fashion. Please. These teens don't shop for designer clothes. They commission them. Their sock drawers alone could bankrupt your favorite boutique. And don't even get me started on the closets. We're talking Gucci, Prada, Balenciaga, alphabetized. One kid reportedly has a jacket made from python skin that was hand-fed truffle oil. And while you're rationing shampoo to make it last till payday, these kids are getting their scalps massaged with diamond-infused conditioner. Because obviously that's the secret to generational wealth. We're pulling back the velvet curtain to show you what life really looks like when your piggy bank could pay off a dozen mortgages and still have enough left for a private chef, a yacht, and a limited edition sneaker drop flown in by helicopter. Feeling a little envious? That's normal. But take comfort in this. At least you don't have to worry about getting 24-karat gold leaf stuck in your braces or crying because your pet tiger scratched your custom marble bathtub. So buckle up and welcome to the absurd, over-the-top, borderline satirical reality of Dubai's richest kids, where luxury is mandatory, poor is a rumor, and average is an insult. Without much ado, let's dive headfirst into a world where humble beginnings is just something people say in documentaries. Let's talk about Rashed Belhasa, or as he's better known on the internet, Money Kicks. Now, Rashed isn't just one of the most famous young millionaires in Dubai. He's basically the poster child for, I was born richer than your future. Tell Rashed we're on a budget, and he'll probably ask if that's a new brand of caviar. To him, the only thing tight about money is the grip he has on his platinum card. How do you even explain financial restraint to a kid who could buy the entire building you're standing in, along with the franchise, the staff, and probably the sidewalk outside? Rashed was born straight into the lap of luxury, like not just the lap, more like the fully reclined massage chair of luxury. His father, Saif Ahmed Belhasa, is a construction tycoon and the founder of Saif Belhasa Holding, which sounds like a business empire but functions more like a money-printing machine that sneezes profit. Founded in 2001, the company has ballooned into a mega-conglomerate with over 50 companies under its wing and more than 10,000 employees, or as Rashed calls them, the people who keep my sneaker closet dust-free. This towering wealth has handed Rashed a lifestyle so over-the-top it makes royalty look like they're living off coupons. We're talking about a kid whose definition of roughing it is flying commercial, first class. In a world where people hustle to afford Netflix, Rashed is out here wondering if he should wrap his next car in actual gold foil or just diamonds, to keep things low-key. Rashed Belhasa's journey into the spotlight didn't begin with struggle. It began with a selfie. At just 11 years old, back in 2013, while most kids were still figuring out how to ride a bike without training wheels, Rashed was already vlogging on Instagram, casually showcasing the kind of wealth that would make a Wall Street executive weep. Just typical childhood stuff. Petting exotic animals, unboxing designer sneakers, and casually chilling next to Bugattis. Not long after, he launched his YouTube channel, aptly named Money Kicks, because if subtlety were a subject in school, he definitely skipped class. His channel exploded in popularity, thanks to content centered around luxury, excess, and his daily life as Dubai's unofficial teenage sultan. Today he boasts over 2 million followers on Instagram and more than 3 million subscribers on YouTube, proving that flexing, when done with gold-plated confidence, really pays off. But let's talk about his sneaker obsession because it's not just a collection, it's a vault of financial irresponsibility disguised as footwear. Valued at over $1 million, Rashed's sneaker hoard features thousands of pairs, many of them rare, limited edition, or custom-made by brands who probably bowed in his presence. Each sneaker has its own place, literally. A whole room, museum-style, temperature-controlled, perfectly lit, and likely insured for more than some art galleries. Among his prized possessions? A 2004 Air Jordan 13 signed by Michael Jordan himself. Because who doesn't have that lying around? And the mythical Nike Air Yeezy 2 Red October, which has sold for as much as $15,000? Or what most people spend on their first car. But Rashed doesn't just stop at sneakers. Oh no, When your wallet is bottomless and your garage is begging to be filled, cars become the next logical addiction. In 2017 for his birthday he was gifted a Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, a vehicle most people only see in video games. Naturally, it was wrapped in a Louis Vuitton X Supreme print, because subtle elegance is so last season. The Ferrari's retail price? A casual $319,995. But Rashed couldn't drive it yet. He was 15, which in Dubai means you can own a Ferrari, just not legally operated. So what did he do? Like any rational billionaire in training, he reportedly listed it for resale a year later for $190,000. A financial move that would confuse economists and excite hype beasts. And because one fashion-wrapped vehicle wasn't enough, in 2016, he got himself a Cadillac Escalade. This one? Fully wrapped in a black and white Yeezy print. Retail price that year? Around $91,950. So yes, he was basically driving a mobile Kanye West tribute before he could legally hit the gas. But the crown jewel came in 2021, once he could finally drive without a babysitter in the passenger seat. Rashed celebrated with a Rolls-Royce Ghost, which he instantly wrapped in the Dior logo, just in case anyone mistook him for someone who shops off the rack. Price tag? $311,900. And that's before the logo wrap, custom plates, and the fragrance of excess piped through the AC. In 2017, while most teenagers were arguing with their parents about getting the window seat on a budget flight, Rashed Belhasa was busy spending $3,000 on a first-class ticket aboard an Emirates Airbus A380 to Los Angeles. Now this wasn't just a seat with legroom and a hot towel. This was a private suite, complete with its own mini bar, a chair that morphs into a fully flat bed, and a massive TV, so he could enjoy his in-flight movies while sipping orange juice that probably costs more than your phone plan. But Rashed doesn't just travel in style, he fights in it too. In preparation for his boxing debut in July 2021, he decided that a regular mouthguard just wouldn't cut it. No sir. So he teamed up with Clement Oberer, the founder of Prochaska, a company that doesn't just make mouthguards but luxury mouthguards. Starting price? $10,000, because why protect your teeth with plastic when you can use the same materials found in royal crowns? Rashed's custom piece? A jaw-dropping $50,000 mouthguard, crafted from 18-karat gold and encrusted with South African diamonds. That's right, his mouth was literally a safety deposit box. And just when you think the flexing ends there, enter the world's most expensive perfume. In 2019, Rashed bought Shumak by the Spirit of Dubai. Not just a scent, it's a statement. Housed in a bottle adorned with 3,571 diamonds, 18-karat gold, silver, topaz and pearls, this bottle is less eau de cologne and more armed security recommended. Valued at $1.3 million, Shumak holds a Guinness World Record for most diamonds on a perfume bottle. A title we didn't even know existed until now. One spray of this stuff and you probably need to sign a waiver. But the most jaw-dropping part of Rashed's lifestyle isn't a car, a sneaker, or even a solid gold boxing accessory. No, it's his private zoo. Yes, you read that right. While most kids beg their parents for a puppy, Rashed built his own Noah's Arkansas located on his family's estate. This isn't just a zoo, it's a safari kingdom housing over 500 animals, including lions, tigers, giraffes, and yes, a chimp named Armani. The zoo isn't open to the public. It's basically a private animal kingdom for VIP guests only. And we're not talking about your aunt and uncle. Mariah Carey, Floyd Mayweather, and Jackie Chan have all dropped by for photo ops with Rashed's luxury-branded pets. Many of the animals were reportedly rescued or purchased from failing zoos, because when most people hear zoo bankruptcy, they think it's sad. Rashed thinks it's a shopping spree. His animal lineup? Nothing short of couture. There's Versace the lion, Gucci and Dior the orangutans, Armani the chimp, and Bert and Ernie the giraffes. Yes, he literally has a giraffe duo named after Sesame Street characters. As for costs, just feeding these animals costs around $710,000 a year, which is more than most universities charge for a full degree in zoology. To build a public zoo, you're looking at numbers like $17.3 million USD, and with inflation, that's now estimated at over $93 million. And this is just a private setup, for one kid's backyard. It's a staggering investment, but for Rashed, it's just another day in the life of a teenage tycoon with a smartphone and a flair for the ridiculous. And while some people build a legacy, Rashed built a fanbase. One selfie, sneaker drop, and lion selfie at a time. So, if you've ever wondered what life looks like when your allowance could fund a small country, or you just enjoy living vicariously through someone whose zoo has a better guest list than the Oscars, then you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell like it's a diamond-studded doorbell on a golden mansion, and join us for more jaw-dropping lifestyles, wild luxury, and stories that'll make your wallet cry. Because here we don't just spill the tea, we pour it out of a Versace teapot. Crown. See you in the next one.